Hi, welcome to Cooking with Crego. I'm going to be making simple meals, and today I'm going to make everybody's favorite, bacon, both in the oven and on the stove. So to get started, we're going to set our oven for 400 degrees. So we're going to lay the bacon in the sheet pan. If I'm only doing a few of them, I'll lay them across. If you have a lot, you're going to want to do it lengthways. Okay, so our oven has reached 400 degrees. It's time to put the bacon in. And I put it in the lower rack here. And I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we're going to take them out and flip them over. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to cook bacon in the pan. We want to turn up our stovetop to about medium. We don't want to cook it too high. We only want to put a few pieces in at a time. A lot of people make the mistake of overcrowding the pan, and you only want to do about 2 or 3 pieces at a time. And the trick to it is you want to cook it on lower heat, low to medium heat, and you want to keep turning the bacon so that it gets a nice golden brown. You don't want to cook it too high, too fast, and you don't want to crowd the pan, because then it gets too it won't cook. Cooking is a combination of both time and heat. You got to have the right amount of time and the right amount of heat. Okay, so I'm going to be constantly flipping our bacon over. As you can see, it's not brown on the other side, but that's okay, because the key is to keep flipping it. And it will eventually brown. So we're gonna flip our bacon again. And yes, it is a slow process. It takes patience, but your patience will be rewarded in the end when your bacon is nice and golden and brown. And we're just gonna, the key is just keep flipping them. You'll see as time goes by, it's gonna get a little more done and a little more done. Okay, it is time to take our bacon out of the oven and flip them. As you can see, they're cooking a little bit. They're cooking nicely here. Lift them over. Of course, I lined my tray with aluminum foil for easier cleanup. And now I'm going to stick them back in the oven. I'm going to put it in for about 8 more minutes and then check on it. You're going to want to put it in there for to your likeness. However you. So we're going to do it for 8 minutes, and we're going to check on them again and see how done. So I am turning the bacon again. You're gonna be tempted to turn the heat up, because you're gonna be you might be a little impatient, but don't turn it up. Nice and easy, nice and slow is what you want. And as you can see, it's starting to get a little brown here, and that's what you want. You're gonna, of course, they have to cook a little longer. Now, maybe you don't eat pork, and that's fine. You can get turkey bacon, or they have beef bacon, and either way, you're gonna cook the bacon the same way as I'm doing here. You can see the bacon is starting to get nice and brown here. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna constantly be flipping our bacon. constantly flipping our bacon. As you can see, it's starting to get a nice brown color. Ooh, look at that. Our bacon is coming along nicely. Okay, so I just checked the bacon a second ago. It looks like it might be done. Let's set it up here. Close the oven. So I like to flip it over a little bit. That's a little bit more done than I like it, but my wife loves it really crispy. So this was a pretty good turnout. I'm pleased with the way this bacon came out. So I'm just going to take my bacon and lay it on a paper towel here. It's time to flip our bacon again. And you'll notice as the bacon cooks, it shrinks. And it's getting a nice color. Flipping our bacon, and as you can see, it's starting to become a nice golden brown. That's what you want. Like I said, the key to it is medium heat and a lot of time, a lot of flipping it over. So far, this has been cooking for probably a good 10 minutes. Let's see how the bacon turned out. Delicious, nice and crispy. That bacon's turning out nice and good. That's the way you want it. So our bacon is almost done. I'm going to give it a few more turns here. I'm pleased with the way this bacon is turning out. So I've constantly turned it. You want to give it a few, turn it, I would say every 30 seconds or so, give or take. Keep turning the bacon. It's just about done here. That's about as brown as I like it. So it's time to turn off the stove here. And we're going to take our bacon and place it on the paper towel. Now I'm going to try a piece of the bacon that I cooked on the pan. That's good too. So that concludes today's video. I hope you learned something today. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe, and turn on those notification buttons so you can know when I'm posting my next video. Thanks for watching.